Alright, hey guys, my name is Chase Andre. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I am here to give my story how I came out, or how I was outed, or whatever the case is. Happy National Coming Out Day. Come out. You ready?
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna say, where do I start? I'm not quite sure.
Starting in high school, I was fairly open. I would say, like, lots of people ask, like, my brothers, my sisters, my closest friends, like, is he gay? Does he like girls? Is he into guys? Like, what's the tea? Like, give us the 411. Mind you, I was just minding my business in high school. Like, leave me alone. No, I don't want to play any sports. Yes, I like to cook. And let me go to class and do what I gotta do. Like, why are you worrying about who I'm dating? However, in high school, there were certain girls I was still into, so I wouldn't consider myself like 100% gay at that time, because like I almost dated a girl in 12th grade. So I think for me, it wasn't really about telling people what I am, because it's like people still ask to this day. You're gonna ask, like, they're gonna be people who don't know. Mind your fucking business. I'm dating who I'm dating. You're dating who you're dating. I'm not coming up asking you, nigga, where you sticking your dick at? You know what I'm saying? So like, back up off me, like Hulu on me. But for me, it was more so about, if I didn't tell my parents yet, it wasn't. I didn't have the need to tell you, and that's what all I really needed to tell in the first place was them, and I didn't quite tell them yet. So I kind of breezed myself through high school. You know, I was dating girls, I was dating guys. I didn't really disclose myself off to people. It's like, you know, if you asked, I told you. If you didn't, mind your business and go about your way. So as far as people knowing, you know, if you knew, you knew. If you didn't, you didn't. Coming out though, I wouldn't even say I really came out. Like, I didn't have that mindset of, like, let me sit my parents down. And it was coming around that time where I was about to go off to college. I just graduated. So I felt the need to tell them, but I didn't, or I didn't get the chance to. So essentially of how I came out, I was actually working as a supervisor at Sweet Frog. It's a frozen yogurt shop, pretty global. So yeah, I was working there, and it was like one day I was in the back just like prepping yogurts and shit, fruit and shit. And somebody I considered a brother at the time, like, called my phone. It was like, you know, hey, where you at? What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm at work, mind my business. And he's like, yeah, your brother just told your mom that you're gay. And I'm like, I didn't know what happened at the time. I was like, oh, okay, like, alright, well, I know what I'm about to get into when I get home. You know what I'm saying? His ass first. And then, you know, I have to deal with her. So I get home, and I'm all prepared, like, I'm ready to go. Like, it's full time, like, type shit. So it's like, alright. So I get home, and my mother's, like, sitting in the kitchen. We have, like, an open kitchen. There's an island there. It's, like, right there. And there's, like, 2 seats on the island. So we sat down, and I'm, like, across from her. We're looking at each other like the motherfucking apprentice. And I'm like, so what's up? You got something to say? Like, that's how I approached it. Like, Molly was good. Mother was good. After I hit her with that, it was just like, oh, okay, I heard these things. And she was just trying to act like nonchalant, like she didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Sis, okay, we can play this game. Alright, you're just gonna make me say it. So I was like, oh, I heard you got some things to say. Da-da-da. Such and such told me. She was like, such and such did tell me. So what happened was, the brother that I considered as a brother, he's the one who had a whole conversation with my mother about what I do in my motherfucking business, and then tried to call me to cover up about the situation and lie with my brother. Nigga, what? Now the tea is, it's like, how are you going to have a sit down with my mother and tell her about what I'm doing when you yourself are gay? Like, you yourself, like, I'm just confused. Like, how do you go and try to sit there and out me to my parents? Nah, Slim, we ain't going like that. It was only because that was my brother's friend that I literally didn't beat his ass. But, like, we're not cool to this day. I'm not your friend. It's a hi and bye. Don't talk to me. Don't say more than 2 words to me. We'll sidebar that little nigga for right now. He's not even, like, a main subject in my life at all. Will never be. Ooh. Let me just hit my phone. Anyways, what was I talking about? I'm so forgetful. Oh, so anyways, you know, sidebar. So we're back in the conversation with my mother. We get to talking, and, you know, long story short, I found out that I had, like, 3 gay uncles. Like, 3 of her brothers are actually gay. I was like, wow. Like, I only knew of 1. I didn't know it was 3. But, you know, is it hereditary or not? But so yeah, I found out that, and I was like, okay, cool. So we just started talking about like HIV/AIDS, of course, all the serious shit. And then she's like, so let's call your dad. And I'm like, let's not. Like, let's not. So yeah, she's like, oh, let's call your dad. And I'm like, what are we calling him for? I don't think so. I don't agree. But long story short, I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, this needs to come out now, because either y'all gonna fuck with me or y'all not gonna fuck with me. But we're gonna get this over with. So I'm not gonna have this conversation with you guys again. So call my dad. He comes over. We have to sit down in the family room. And then my mother was like, oh, Chase, you gonna speak? And I was like, no, you got to move here, not me. So she spoke. My dad was like, oh, okay, well. My dad was like, I already knew. So I was waiting on you. Like, you coming out or what? So yeah, he was pretty much like, oh, I already know, feel free to bring anybody to the house. My dad was so cool about it. I feel like he was way more cool about it than my mother was. Like, my dad was just like, okay. I was already sharp. I thought she was going to get over it, but if you're not, then, whatever. Because secretly, my parents still think I'm dating, like, all of my closest girlfriends. Like, my mother thinks me and, like, one of my closest friends are fucking. Like, she would not let her stay in the same room as me or nothing. It's been like, girl, the tuna fish I don't want at all. But yeah, I think what took me so long to come out is that I just have like a bunch of masculine men in my family. So it's like, how do I be like, nigga, what girlfriend? I don't want no pussy. Like, stop asking me these questions. I like dick. I think what also like took me a while to come out. It's like growing up, how I grew up, how I was raised between my parents. And I'm thankful, like if I have children, I'm definitely gonna raise them the same way. So I feel like I came out pretty well. But like, you could definitely tell early on, like, that this little boy was going to be gay. Like the way I used to walk and stuff like that. Little boys don't walk like that. Little boys don't talk like this. Little boys don't do this. Little boys don't do that. Like if I had $1 for every time I heard little boys don't do this, I'd be richer than Beyonce and Jay-Z right now. Like, Blue, your trust fund ain't got shit on me, okay? I'm somewhat thankful though, because it's like, I don't know how it would be if I just like continued doing what I was doing when I was younger and just like live my life how I wanted to. I don't know how it would be, but I'm pretty confident in who I am today and I wouldn't change anything for the world. So I'm happy that I was raised the way I was raised. So yeah, I was outed by my brother's gay best friend. But it's all water under a bridge. I'm not really tripping off of it. Yes, he's still getting ass whipping, because I do not like this nigga at all. But I'm not even really like tripping off of it anymore. That shit's in the past. You're in the past.